Hello, hello. The next artist has been performing on stage since the age of 3. She's a big celebrity in Malta, but she's ready to conquer the world, particularly the world of Eurovision. It's Christabelle representing Malta. Please give your applause to Christabelle. 5 minutes of photo opportunity on this side of the stage, and then I ask you to take your places.
In the silence you'll find gold, where you feel warmth that feels so cold. Can't get no sleep, I'm up till dawn. These demons have broken my heart. And I know, and I know, and I know that you see my life in foreign eyes. And I know, and I know, and I know that you hear my cry. Tears tell no lie. Let our guards down, it's time to break the taboo before we all become animals, animals. Echoes in my head, gotta break the taboo. No, we will never be criminals, criminals. But sticks and stones will break my soul. Gotta be your own miracle, miracle. It's in my bones, gotta break the taboo before we all become animals, animals. I know that I am not alone. Let all the thoughts and ghosts unfold. In the darkness I found home, but what is next is still unknown. And I know, and I know, and I know that you hear my cry. Just tell no lie. Let our guards down, it's time to break the taboo before we all become animals, animals. Echoes in my head, gotta break the taboo. No, we will never be criminals, criminals. But sticks and stones will break my soul. Gotta be your own miracle, miracle. It's in my bones, gotta break the taboo before we all become animals, animals. Break the taboo. Break the taboo. Break the taboo. Let our guards down, it's time to break the taboo before we all become animals, animals. Echoes in my head, gotta break the taboo. No, we will never be criminals.
And welcome Christabelle on stage and the rest of the Maltese delegation. Here close to me, please. Welcome. We have Eurovision royalty here today. It's an honor to have you all here. Welcome to Lisbon, welcome to Portugal.
Thank you for having us. It's a beautiful city.
Thank you.
I haven't got to see much of it yet. However, I have a few days off where I can sightsee a bit.
Okay.
I'm
if you
looking
need
forward
some
to that.
tips,
Yes.
I'll
ask you
let
later
know.
for sure.
For good fish, maybe.
No, fish, we can leave that to Malta.
Okay.
We do it best.
Oh, okay. It's going to be a fight of the fish. So you've tried to represent Malta many times with Lovetricity, Rush, Kingdom, and
Yes.
now finally with Taboo, you have this amazing opportunity.
Yes, fantastic.
Tell me, what did you feel when you won? I was watching the Maltese
watched
national final
yes.
live, and I saw your emotion,
Reaction,
but I
yes.
want you to talk about it.
So basically, throughout the years, I have learned a lot from the experiences that obviously involved me taking part in the Malta Eurovision Song Contest. I always believed that perseverance is key, and you learn a lot from experience, and that's what got me here, I believe. I took a year off last year to work on music outside Eurovision Song Contest. However, I wanted to come back with something more special, and that's why we created Taboo. When I won the national final, for me, I was speechless because I didn't expect that kind of result, because the talent in Malta is extremely incredible. So
And very competitive, too.
yes, and everyone takes it so seriously. So for us, it was, for my team and I, it was a really good victory. And obviously, I'm so thankful for the people that got me to where I am today and that made me win the national final, all the jury and the televiewers that voted for me as well. So I'm grateful to be here.
And it's obviously that the Maltese love you, and I think now Europe is also ready to love you. And so you think Taboo is actually the one song, the special song that made you come to Eurovision?
Obviously, I believed in the song from day one when we started writing it with Thomas and with Mushu and with Johnny as well. When we started writing it, I just knew that when I heard the melody, that was the one. I had an idea about what to write the song about, and I believe that Eurovision and obviously music is the best platform to promote such a strong message.
Because it's a very personal story.
Yes, it is a very personal story. However, I wanted to get the positivity out of something bad that happened. However, it's all about hope and a message of hope to everyone.
So talking about positivity, you were appointed as the ambassador for positivity by the president of Malta.
The ambassador for the President's Foundation for Social Wellbeing and Mental Health. I will be taking on this role very thoroughly after Eurovision is over. Obviously, it's a responsibility to be involved with all the organizations in Malta that have to do with mental illness. I am there to help them, give some of my ideas, obviously what I have in mind, to break this taboo that there is of mental illness, because I believe that no one should be ashamed to talk about their problems. I'm not telling people to go out in the open and talk about them. However, I'm telling them to seek professional help, which is something that, for me, it gives me hope, because people in Malta already started talking about it. So it's quite good, and we're breaking the taboo.
And do you feel that it's actually through singing that you can spread the message
in Malta,
to other people?
Eurovision Song Contest is one of the biggest events that we have. And whether people love it or not, people watch it. And leading up to it, I was promoting, obviously, the message of the song. And after we won the Malta Eurovision Song Contest, we made sure that the message of hope that the song brings with it is obviously translated to the public, not only in Malta, but in the European Union as well, and obviously in other countries that form part of Eurovision. I don't have any words to explain it, because this is something that every family, I think, goes through, and why not try help the person that's going through something bad in their life or some problems by asking them to seek help. That's all I'm asking.
And through art, which is
yes,
a great
music,
way to
music is something that I cannot live without music. Unfortunately, I live a very busy life, and I don't have that much time to listen to the radio. However, to relax, and when I have some free time, I just listen to music. And so why not use music and obviously art, as you said, to promote such a message of hope and positivity.
And this is not the only message that you're promoting, because you've taken also, you're loved by the LGBT community in Malta, and you're a huge support for them, and they obviously love you. And I understand, because you're so articulate and so pretty that you just become the best ambassador ever. So is this community also
in Malta?
In Malta, yeah.
In Malta, even though we are, well, some of the people are conservative, we managed to actually get the law out there for everyone in the LGBT community to be actually married. So, and I always believe that we should be able to love whoever we want in life, and no one should judge us for it. So I always, obviously, supported the LGBT community, and I've performed at all their events in Malta, and when I go back, I have another event as well with them.
And thank you so much for
Thank
that.
you.
Yes. This deserves a big applause, also because Malta, and the whole world should know this, is ranks top in Europe for gay rights. So thank you, Malta, for being so progressive. Okay, we're opening the questions to the audience there. Yeah.
Hi.
Hello, I'm Tomasz from OGA Hungary.
Hi.
My question: you are coming to the interviews, so give us some hint Are you ready to break some taboo?
Yes, of course. We are going to be breaking the taboo on stage. I suggest you, everyone watches the performance. We'll be performing number 12 in semi-final 2. I have a representation of the taboo on stage, which is the dancer. And at the end, I will be breaking that taboo, which is something that I want to actually happen in real life.
Okay, but be sure you just break taboos, okay? Don't break anything
No,
else.
no, I
'Cause
promise.
We need you safe. Yeah, here in the front. Yes, please.
Hi, welcome to Lisbon.
Thank you for having
I'm
me.
Pedro from the website Espalha Factos. Hard to pronounce.
I'll try. How do
My
you
question.
Espalha fatos.
Okay.
Foi bom. It was good. My question is, it was a challenge to transport, to adapt the performance from the national final to the stage of Eurovision.
Well, it was a challenge, obviously, because everything we do, we take it as a very tough challenge because we always want to make things better. And that's what I feel that we did. We took what we had on stage in Malta, we enhanced it, and I hope that people understand it more because obviously now the setting is,
Also
the
the
stage is
videos.
bigger, the lights are better, in the sense that it's the Eurovision Song Contest, everything is the best.
Thank you for your question. Yes, there.
You're welcome. I'm joking. I mean, in Malta, it was amazing because this is
That's why you won. Of course, it was amazing.
I'm sorry, Charles, but obviously we wanted there's a bigger audience.
The more you explain,
embarrassed.
the more you explain, the worse it goes. Okay, there.
Let me tell you
Okay,
this.
that's fine. Take your time.
If Malta win, we will host the best Eurovision Song Contest ever.
Yeah.
Hi, Alistair Birch from
Hi.
Europhile. I understand you had a surprise trip to New York recently, and that turned into a double surprise. Can you tell us about it?
A year and a half ago, yes. A year and a half ago, I surprised my boyfriend with a trip to New York, and I was the one to get the surprise because he proposed on the Empire State Building.
Oh.
And I'll be getting married in September.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Yes, here in the first row.
Hello, it's Stefan, East United. I was in Malta, and I can say the stage was perfect. And the
Thank you very much.
performance.
Charles.
My question is, you have a heart in your performance, but how was your real heart feeling during the performance?
During the performance, well, I've been waiting for this all my life. I've been watching the Eurovision Song Contest since I was a little girl, always in front of the television, scoring people, obviously not judging because it's not nice to, obviously we all judge, but it's not nice to be judged and critique people in a really bad way. But I used to score all the contestants and I always kind of guessed who was going to win. So being on that stage and having the, obviously, chance to represent my country at such a prestigious event, I mean, my heart was about to come out of my chest, and that's what happened. It was on screen, in fact.
Okay, next question here.
Thank you. I'm Alvaro from Destination Eurovision. Congratulations for your song. My
you very
question
much.
is, how do you feel like working with such a composer like Thomas, who is the composer of one of the most successful songs, Eurovision winners of history?
It is,
Thank you.
Thomas, it's not because you're here. Euphoria is it's my favorite Eurovision song ever. I think it's an anthem and it's a beautiful song, beautifully written. And that's why I wanted to work with Thomas, because he's a great person to work with. He's really humble. We worked great in the studio. We didn't take that long, maybe he can tell you. Obviously, my songwriter as well is Johnny Sanchez, who isn't here, and Mushu, who is a two-time Junior Eurovision winner as well. So we work together very well.
Great team. How was it, Thomas, to work with Christabelle?
Yeah, it was great. She came to Stockholm for 2 days, and after 2 or 3 hours we were done. I said, "You can go home." You're free tomorrow.
So are you?
She was amazing.
She is
Thank you.
amazing.
Yeah.
And are you ready then to win it again, but this time for Malta?
That would be very fine.
That
Yeah.
would be great. Okay, next question here on the fourth row.
Hello, Christabelle. I'm
Hi.
Patrick from EFA12 Eurovision Radio in France. Congratulations
Thank
for
you.
your great performance.
Thank you.
You had a wonderful video clip before the contest. How did you feel to be an actress?
It was my first music video, and I had a great team to work with. People guided me really well and directed me really well, and it felt amazing, and it was like a short film. That's what we wanted to portray. We want to portray the story of breaking taboo. We had different taboos, not just the taboo of mental illness, and we tried to get the message across that way. And I hope that people like that video clip. Thank you.
Thank you. It's great that we're talking so much about Eurovision, but actually, because it's kind of lunchtime, I want to talk about food, because I talked to the Georgians, and they
Okay.
have such a great cuisine, but Malta also has a great cuisine, and I had the best fish of my life in Malta, in Marsașloc,
Yes,
in the
you got
south
that
of
one
Malta. It was, I can still taste it in my mouth. And I've heard that you're also an excellent cook, so what kind of Maltese delicacies do you cook?
Well, I try to cook a bit of everything when I have the time. I haven't cooked in a while, but I still have my magic powers. We like to cook fish. I like to cook lobster and sea bass. Sea bass is my favorite, one of my favorite fish, and obviously food as well. In Malta, we have a lot of different specialities. Like we have cheesecakes, which are like the most famous. People come to Malta to taste our famous cheesecakes. They are, they're called pastizzi in Maltese. They're like pastry filled with ricotta inside, but they're absolutely delicious.
Oh my God.
We do a lot of other things, like we have bigilla, and which is like a beans dip, like mashed beans like dip.
That sounds good.
We have a lot of Maltese restaurants that just cook Maltese food, and I think our best is our bread. Best food is our bread. The Maltese bread is like, you can't eat it if you're on a diet because it's incredible. I don't know if you tasted Maltese bread.
I did, yes.
You
yes,
did?
Yes. But
It's
I want to
incredible.
taste it again. So
Yes.
please
I hope
win
so.
Eurovision, because we want to go
Put
there
in a good word. Maybe
and
I
taste
will.
all this. Okay, from Bulgaria there.
Hi.
Hello, Christabelle.
Hi.
I'm Valentin Durchev from EurovisionBulgaria.com, and I have a question for you. Why is there a puma in your performance? Is there a special meaning?
It's the panther shows how fierce a person can be, because it's a metaphor, and it worked well in Malta. People loved it, so we wanted to use it again. So
Nice.
that's what it means.
Good question.
It's fierceness.
Okay, here. Microphone, please.
Hi. How
Hello,
are you?
Christabelle. Fine. David from Radio International. It's been a dream of yours to appear at the Eurovision Song Contest. You've been in Malta Eurovision loads of times, lots of songs. What were your thoughts this morning when you walked out onto that Eurovision stage for the first time and thought, I'm here?
Thank you.
I had so many stations that the excitement started from the very beginning, but by the time I got to the stage, I was really prepared and focused to perform. And I mean, this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and I can't let nerves get in the way of me performing well. So I was really happy and ecstatic to be on that stage, and it worked wonders, I believe.
I could see it. You were really having the time of your life,
Thank
and
you.
that is great to watch. During Girls in Emergencies in London, you actually, that was hosted in the House of Parliament, you performed an acoustic version of your Eurovision entry, Taboo.
Yes.
Could you share it with us, like a
The
a cappella,
acoustic, yes.
a cappella version of your song?
Let me do from the first verse to
Yes.
the chorus. Okay. In the silence you'll find gold. When you feel warmth that feels so cold.
Can't get no sleep, I'm up till dawn. These demons have broken my goal. And I know, and I know, and I know that you see my life in foreign eyes. And I know, and I know, and I know that you hear my cry. Tears tell no lie. Let our guards down, it's time to break the taboo before we all become animals, animals. Echoes in my head, gotta break the taboo. No, we will never be criminals, criminals. But sticks and stones won't break my soul. Gotta be your own miracle, miracle. It's in my bones, gotta break the taboo before we all become animals, animals.
Thank you.
Let's break this taboo and let's give the award to Malta and your applauses.
Thank you.
Thank you. Great to meet you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.